All right, so we're talking about the EC2 instance store, and just to continue, really, you should remember the different storage types we have, and we have just treated the Amazon Elastic Block Store, which is simply a persistent or a network attached storage, okay, used for storing operating systems, databases, and application data, okay. And there are different kinds of other storage types, and the one which I just want to go through now is this EC2 instance store. Now this EC2 instance store is just a much better one in this case, but there is also an issue with it. So first of all, just to summarize what the EBS is, EBS volumes are network drives with good but limited performance. Okay, so the thing is, this ABS volume we have just learned in the last class, okay, they are network drive, they are network attached. Since if you need it, it will be connected through network, right? But it's limited, it has a limited performance, right? And that's a problem because imagine you want to do some heavy work. You may not be able to use the EBS storage in this case. So if you need a kind of storage with a higher performance, in that case, that's when you can simply use the EC2 instance store. Okay, so again, if you simply need a high performance disk, okay, use EC2 instance store, okay, and it has the better input output performance. So what better input output performance just simply means, first of all, what you saw now, the IOPS you saw now, it means input output operations per second. Okay, so in a simple term, I've just broken it down for you. It's just simply how many read or write actions a storage disk can undo every second. Just like you open 10 applications at once, right? If your PC is unable to open 10 applications maybe within 30 seconds, well, it kind of has a low IOPS. In this case, that is, it has a low input or output operations per second, right? So IOPS is just simply how many tasks that a worker can finish per second. Okay, so for example, if you had 100 IOPS, it's just simply like saying workers can undo small tasks per second. So the higher the IOPS, the faster the tasks are going to be performed, right? So, and a real example is maybe when you open a file, that's like a read operation, okay? Or maybe when you are saving the data, that's like a write, okay? So when you are saving, well, that's usually called write. Databases, also is an example. Maybe when you are storing the database, you can always read or write. So it's in that case, since we are simply using EC2 instance store, it has a better input or output, okay, because it's a high performance disk, right? So but the problem is that when you use this EC2 instance store, if you stop the EC2 instance, automatically your EC2 instance store, which is a type of storage, it actually gets stopped too as well. So it's ephemeral, that is, you actually lose your files too as well, right? So but in that case, it's not usually used for storing files that you could access later. It's usually good for buffer or cache or scratch data, or just simply temporary content. Okay, that's more like what the EC2 instance store is used for. Okay, and like I said, you may have a risk of data loss if the hardware fails as well. Even though it's still switched on, there might potentially be some hardware fails. Okay, so you can see, even though it's still high performance, there's still a couple of issues that it has, right? And well, you should usually always get to do backups and replication. Okay, those are your responsibility, because you already know that it could potentially fail, and then if it goes off, you simply lose your storage. Okay, but just have it in mind that it's a high performance disk, okay, and it can just be used for storing cache, just temporary data, and that's it. Okay, and these are the different very high IOPS input output. The higher the IOPS, the better. Okay, and if you're probably getting an EC2 instance, you probably see a lot of these instance sizes. Okay, so these instance sizes, these are their IOPS, their input or output operations. Okay, so but that's just we are not going into hands-on or practical in this, but just know that another type of storage exists called the EC2 instance store, and it's a high performance hardware disk, okay, used for storing temporary content.